Here, Daniel Gagne and head coach Carolyn Dehoff. Again, the same rules apply here. Please identify yourself and what media from you're with. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Dehoff, and then questions for Ms. Gagne, and then back to Coach Dehoff for further questions. Coach?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what we told the kids in the locker room. We did everything we were supposed to in that game. We got the shots that we needed to take. We got the offensive rebounds. We got the ball into the right kids, and the ball just didn't fall for us tonight. So they obviously, shot a pretty good percentage, and most of that was, built off of momentum from us missing, some pretty good looks that were even back-to-back looks as well. So in terms of the effort of our players, in terms of knowing that things just weren't falling for us, they never quit. They never quit. And that's one thing that, as a coach, you pride yourselves on with these players, and that you're never prepared for this moment at the end of the season to say, whatever you need to say. And so the one thing I'll remember always is that this group never quit in this game right here. They did everything and fought hard, kept attacking. The ball just didn't fall for us tonight.
All right, questions for Daniel Gagne.
Danny, Dominus of WAY, what was the biggest difference from you guys from the game Monday night in Fargo to today?
I have to say, just shots weren't dropping tonight. We had great looks, and we did what we were supposed to do and had the same energy and same effort, but all just didn't drop.
Danny, Jeff Kopeck informed, is that one of those things that just compounds, when the shots all drop, it compounds each other, or itself, I guess?
Yeah, it definitely does. It's a huge motivator, but it's tough sometimes. It just didn't drop, so.
How much of a difference not having a couple of your players on the floor and one of your players on one leg?
It's a huge difference. I mean, everybody's a huge part of the team, and they're so important no matter what they do, and just having anybody down is tough. So it hurt us, but they were great on the bench and just kept staying positive, so I really helped us out.
Danny, Travis Jones with the Spectrum. How frustrating was their defense with you guys on the perimeter, especially bringing the ball on the point?
Yeah, it was pretty frustrating, but we just kind of kept going and just didn't give up, and we had great help. Other people come to the ball, and if there was too many people on one person, we just adjusted.
Anything else for Danny? All right, thank you.
Carolyn, the effect of those last 2 3-pointers of the first half was what?
The effect of them?
Yeah.
Big momentum for them playing. Obviously, because we got the one look with Alyssa Brown there in the corner with about 7 seconds left. Danny got up on number 2, but couldn't get her to her left hand, and obviously she got to her dominant hand and got the shot. It built a lot of momentum for them going into half.
How frustrating is this again to have to come here hoping for a win and not have it today?
Frustrating in that our kids, we only turned it over 14 times against them. And again, I don't think, we look at fast break points. I don't get anything off of fast break points. It really came down to, shooting 22% in the second half. And I assume if you look at the shot chart, a lot of that was in the paint. And our kids kept even attacking, and it just kind of got a tough game to call too. We obviously got ourselves to the free throw line, converted them from there, but we couldn't get any of the big layups, even the one possession where Abby saved it out of bounds into Hannah, where we had a little bit of a run going there that then turned around and got blocked by 34, and then I believe they came down and scored right after that. So there were a lot of those where we missed a shot like that then turned around either into a 2 or a 3 for them. And at this point, those are big momentum things to push to recover from.
Surprised they put up 80, considering Nelson had 7 points.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, I think they would average 58. And again, you know, shooting 50% from the three. You know, your game plan is to get high hands because they obviously are best at the rim. They're best at getting, you know, second and third opportunities. So, you know, we kept them off the offensive glass, but also they shot it well too. So, again, I just think they built momentum off the fact that they kept getting stops. And, you know, then they started really filling into a rhythm and hit some shots. And then the other kids, in particular, their point guard, you know, if you look at her statistically, I mean, she shot 4 for 5. I mean, that's just a kid that hit some shots against you.
Coach, how tough is it to keep up with them in transition, especially down the player and a half today?
Well, again, you know, I thought when we got the run going in the first half, we were defending and then we were getting out and running and then we were making shots so we could get back in transition. Then as we started, you know, missing some shots, then, you know, we were scrambling and then, you know, when you get back in defensive transition, you don't always have the, you know, right matchup and then they're starting to attack and they put pressure on us and they convert.
Coach Jake Cheetah with SUTV News. Even though the tournament didn't go the way you expected, are you still proud of how the regular season went?
I am proud of moments that this group went through. Obviously, a lot of people on the peripheral measure things by wins and losses. So in terms of a successful season based on wins and losses, no. Based on a lot of things that have gone on and again, putting together a group of a lot of new faces, to, you know, adding Jennifer Lopez to the mix in December, to coming back, you know, after our non-conference, to the run we made there to start conference season and kind of our ups and downs and then to finish the way we were. There's things to remember with this groups and the moments, and again, they just came out every day and worked to get better and better, and the coaches behind the scenes were working to improve this group and to improve this group. So overall, when you look at a lot of the intangibles, I'm happy with this group. And that's what as coaches, you have to, you know, you have to self-evaluate a lot of things that have gone on.
What's the first step, Carolyn, in the offseason?
I'm sorry, what, Jeff?
What's the first step in the offseason?
Well, first step is to get some kids healthy, first and foremost. Second group is obviously, as always, I'll always do an evaluation of the program and